Welcome to a new game in our first look series. This game is called Ashwalkers, a survival journey made by the developers Nameless 8, or Nameless 8, something like that. It's a survival journey through a harsh world without rules or judgment. It's a point-and-click game giving you choices or moral dilemmas is the better word for it. I'm going to think this might be like a Disco Elysium, maybe a little bit less involved in Disco Elysium, but something like that, I guess. We get to manage our group as well as food supply and equipment in a non-linear narrative with 34 possible endings. It's a post-apocalyptic survival sim in a nutshell, and was one of the featured games in the Steam Game Festival, that is. It's been nominated for a few awards, yada yada, and today I'm going to let you decide if this is a game that may or may not interest you. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and hit a new game and see what's going on. What's the what? Alright, so it's going to give us this. We got a game mode standard. I guess, what else did we have? A custom. You have to have completed an expedition to unlock custom mode. I don't know what that would mean, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We could do a tutorial. We're not going to worry about that. Starting zones is Ash Plains, Warriors and Loners, and we can't do anything with it. This is in beta, so we don't know what is going to happen here. And it has like a grayish tone to it. I'm not real sure if we're going to get any more color. The one good thing about grays, though, is when they do add color, it's going to really pop. You know, it's going to be like that HDTV. If you have a gray wall and you stick a big fat red flower on it, it's going to make it look a lot nicer. You're going to notice that red flower for sure. And let's see what's going to happen here when we start this expedition. So like I said, it's a point and click game. Day 13, almost 2 weeks ago, the third squad left the Citadel in search of the legendary Dome of Domes. Cool, we're going to kind of get a backstory here. Some sort of a backstory to see why we're even traveling in the first place. I know this is a post-apocalyptic sim. Man, pop. The squad members, Petra the captain, Singh the warrior, Callie the diplomat, and Nadir the scout have been picking their way cautiously through the deadly, unbreathable, and ash-filled outside air. Alright, I can dig that. Alright, so we got 4 lone people picking their way through the wasteland, if you will. The squad is the last hope of survival for the 200,000 souls of the Citadel. Having crossed the desert canyon of the north, they finally arrived in view of the Ash Plains beacon, a crucial milestone in their search for the legendary refuge. So we're looking for the Dome of Domes. I get it. We have a bunch of people that are in the back, the colony that we left behind, that we're trying to find a new place for. I can dig that. And these, the hopes and dreams of these folks wind up, are on the backs of our 4 heroes here. At day 13, the Ash Plains. Alright, so these are our characters right here. And it has kind of a cool comic book kind of look to it. Kind of look, it seems like I had like a zombie game that kind of had the same look. I don't really know if I dig the grayness of it all, but whatever. Let's see what happens if I click here. Alright, so it's going to give me a little bit of stuff. It's a little bit of ash falls happening. I guess that's all those things right there. It's day 13, Ash Plains. This is going to tell me it's going to be in the morning, so I guess when it gets to night, we'll know. We have some medication, as well as a little bit of food, a little bit of combustibles, and some backpacks, which we can open. And let's see what this... Okay, so it's going to give us a little bit of space, like I guess this guy's the weakling right here. He can only handle 2 things, and then after that, he starts to get over encumbered. And here's, I guess, Petra's backpack. Petra is the workhorse of the whole entire group. So we're going to go ahead and move her up to the front. Looks like that's the way it is. Yep. We'll just click over here. Looks like we have a couple things we can check out. Kind of wish that I could move the camera around, but I can't. So we're just going to strut right down here. Man, the way she's walking, pretty crazy. Okay, so if I click that, what happens? Okay, so Petra will receive 1 wood. Okay, I can dig that. Let's go ahead and get that and that. So we have 2 woods. 2 woods. Is it 2 woods? I guess it would be like I've heard... KE-14 Outpost, one of the furthest refuges from the Citadel used by Pathfinders to glean meteorological and cartographical data. One of the beacons containing data on the Dome of Domes should be located here. Got it. Perfect. Let's keep walking. There's another spot right here. Savage painting. This painting was produced no more than a few weeks ago. The symbols of brutality and barbarity are depicted with respect. Could this be a warning of dangers to come or a macabre fascination with a wolf. With the wolf. Not a wolf, but the wolf. Huh. Interesting. As far as like the wood versus woods, like I know that you can say deer. Like if you say deer, if it's one species of deer, then it's going to be deer plural. But if you want to do two species of deer or fish, it will be deers or fishes. But it depends on whether you're talking about one species or two different species. Several days after leaving the Citadel, the squad explores an abandoned outpost. The Pathfinder's information was correct. One of the beacons that will guide them to the Dome of Domes is indeed right here. Wonderful. All right, we'll just keep cruising along. And as Callie starts hacking the beacon's data, Singh keeps a vigilant watch on the outpost exit, scanning for any potential threats. Meanwhile, Nadir begins preparing the trail the squad will take through the ashes as Petra uses the radio set to contact the operator. All right, perfect. We're going to keep on clicking. Keep on moving. Whatnot. The speaker of the rudimentary radio crackles and hisses before the reassuring voice of the operator is heard. Congratulations. On behalf of the authority, you've reached the first beacon. Now you must decide on your strategy to reach the second beacon. Oh man, it sounds like we finished the game, right? Congratulations on behalf of the authority. Oh, what a tease. Keep on moving, plan ahead, and act fast. I guess that's going to be the smart thing to do since there's gears and stuff. I guess that's the brainiac thing to do. Every obstacle in our path will be destroyed. I can go that way, but I don't know if I want to. Excuse me. We seek to understand the world and prepare ourselves to meet it, or we shall be invisible and therefore invincible. I think we should keep moving, plan ahead, and act fast. You know, you don't want to fail to plan to fail, right? The squad members act boldly and strategically. The operator validates their choice, highlighting the urgency and honor at stake. With the next wave, the Citadel will collapse. Our hope lies with you, scouts. May victory be ours. The radio signal goes dead, and the squad resumes their determined march. Very nice. So down here we have Petra, Singh, Callie, and Nadir, and I guess all three of these things, what is that, energy and warmth and food, okay, and I guess it's going to steadily go down as I'm sitting here talking, I suppose. Look at that, she just took a knee. She's like, hurry up, gamer, please do something. What's this up here? Hope, dejected, defeatist, neutral, or optimistic. All right, so let's just keep moving, because it's about to get, it's day 13 and it's night. We got a ways to go, too. Looks like we got some more woods over there. I really wish I could move the camera around so I could see, like, get a panoramic view of the game itself. It just really doesn't let me do anything. It just makes me click. We'll just keep walking. Day 14 and night. And what is this? Energy lost. Okay. Hope lost. Ah, so when things go wrong, it might be nighttime is when it's like we're having a problem here, right? Look at that right there. Little crevice. Uh-oh. The wolf. Through the mist, the squad members spy the silhouette of a wolf. The scrawny beast bares its fangs, growls, and moves to attack. We should shout to frighten the wolf, run away, attack head on, or light a fire to scare it away. That's going to cost us two wood, but I think that might be the best choice out of the other three choices. We could run away too, or shout to frighten them, but let's light a fire and try to scare it away. I really dig the font on this. You know, I'm like a big font person anyway. I do thumbnails and stuff, so I'm always looking at like the way messages are done, and this font is just really nice. The squad members light a fire to scare the wolf away. The frail creature panics at the sight of the flames. With one swift blow, Petra kills it. The squad members dissect the carcass for meat. Okay, so we've lost the wood, but we've found food. We found 4 food, in fact. That's a good find. That's a good trade-off, especially considering we have a couple more wood we can grab over here. Let's go ahead and grab this wood. Right here. Ah, shit. Did I miss it? There we go. And I could probably, let's go ahead and grab the wood. There's 1 for her, 2 for her. And we'll keep moving forward. This is one of these games that I don't want to go too deep into because I don't want to like ruin it for anybody that's thinking about buying this. Some food from some carcasses. It looks like my energy is going way down. Let's move. Right click I can move over and, yeah, we can grab, by right-clicking, I'm able to grab the next guy. So we'll move him, then we'll come over here. Yeah, there we go. Move Petra to the front as well. You can tell that by the arrow, by the way. We got a guy over here. Man, I really wish... What's going on? There we go. We'll go ahead and meet up with the guy and see what he has to say. Squad members notice a campfire in the distance. Their hooded figure can be seen warming his hands. So we can approach with menace. That seems to be the brainiac thing to do. We can approach in peace, perform a surprise attack, or do not approach. Let's go ahead and approach in peace. I mean, we obviously our sanity is going to go down every time that we do something sus. So I don't want to do that. Squad members approach, hands raised in the air. From beneath his hood, this young savage greets them with a smile. Callie enters into the conversation with him, and the savage invites them to sit and eat with him. Should we eat and rest? That'd be the peaceful thing to do. Or we could rest with a watch rota, whatever that means, or we could leave. Let's just eat and rest. We're gonna trust that this one guy isn't gonna take down all four of us. The squad decides to share a meal with the stranger. The respite takes place without incident. Callie spends most of the time chatting with the savage. From this conversation, Callie learns of the group of savages to the north called the Hound, who believe in the values of honor and warriorship. Honor and warriorship. So now we know. Is that it? Squad leaves a few hours later after a warm farewell from the stranger. And the squad has satiated their hunger. That's good. And we've rested. So we're fully rested, had some food in our bellies, and yeah, we're happy. And we've warmed up. Very nice. Seems like we're making all the right choices right now. The pros coming through, baby. Let's move on down. Should I have him in the front? This is Nadir. Let's move Petra to the front. I don't think it even matters, does it? Alright. So we got two choices here. Two paths open up before the squad. To the west lies a territory inhabited by wild animals. To the east sprawls a cold, rugged, winding valley. Well, if it's cold, I don't know if I want to go there. We could head west and just deal with the animals. It seems like the last animal didn't really do much to us. We're going to head west. We're just going to do it. We decided to go into the territory of the wild animals. Petra assures the rest of the squad that they can hunt any animals that they track down. Well, see, yeah, there you go. We'll have food for days here before long. What are we looking like in our backpacks here? It looks like we can maybe get a little bit more. We got 2, 5. Is that 5? Yeah, 5. 2 plus 3. Go ahead and grab some more wood. Might as well. Let's move it to Callie. Let her put that on her back as well as this wood right there. All right, and we'll right-click again. Move it back to Petra, and it looks like there's like a little interesting tidbit here. Go ahead and check it out. Giant wolf paw print. This paw print is too large to belong to a regular wolf. The creature who made it must be enormous. All right, did we make a bad decision? We've added it to our encyclopedia, so I guess that's good. And it looks like there might be some food over here. We'll go ahead and snatch some food up as well. 3, and so we can actually, without getting encumbered, we can go to Callie, let her have 1, and go to Nadir, give him 2. Beautiful. Put Petra back in the front. Let's go. This game is pretty gray, I gotta say. We'll find a new home for our people. I know we will. Sure you will. The lair. From the back of the dark cave comes the sound of a deep, slavering, breathing beast, I guess. I don't know. The squad members are afraid. 2 dull, bloodshot eyes, hooded with monstrous ebony fur, blink open in the distance. Doesn't sound good. Does not sound like a good start, but we'll see what happens. A giant black wolf is watching, cold in patience. Its white stiletto fangs glint, ready to strike. All right, so we can attack the creature head on. We can run out of the cave as quickly as possible. We can slip by without making any sudden movements, or we can light a fire to distract it. If we light a fire, that's going to be 4. But I don't know if we want to do that. Do we want to do that? That's 2 more than that other wolf, but that other wolf was all mangy and kind of small. This one's a giant wolf. I don't know if a fire's going to be enough to distract it. Maybe we'll try to slip by without making any sudden movements. That's the peaceful thing to do. Don't mind us. We're just walking by. Squad picks out its way calmly onwards. A huge wolf glares at them as they go past. Silently and suddenly, the wolf manages to isolate Petra from the rest of the group. Fangs gleaming, it gets ready to devour. Wow, that's our leader. We can help her, or we can abandon her to the wolf. Let's help her. I mean, there's 4 of us, you know, and there's a little bit of blood going on. Suddenly the gray has red. See, that's what I was talking about right there. See, you can actually see the red now on these guys. Looks pretty good. They catch the wolf by surprise and prevent it from devouring Petra. The wolf struggles, inflicting multiple wounds on the squad. Finally, Singh manages to thrust a spear into the giant beast's skull, saving their companion in the nick of time. The group has been injured, but we're alive. That's all that matters. We could have just left Petra and let her get chewed up by this giant wolf, but instead we went ahead and did it. We did it to it. The squad members expertly dissect the carcass of the giant wolf to retrieve food and a magnificent fur pelt. Very nice. So we found food, a lot of food. Can we even carry that much food? Oh, we're overloaded, yeah. What is the day right now? Day 14 and night. I say we should probably go ahead and camp and see what this camp stuff is about as well. Something I haven't really messed with. All right, so we have an encyclopedia, distribution, and schedule. What does the encyclopedia do? I'm going to guess that it's an encyclopedia. Yeah, it is. See, we're going to get to be able to see things like flora and fauna. We can learn stuff from this. Savage peoples among the human population before the cataclysm, yada, yada, yada. And then outposts. Outposts are advanced positions outside the domes that can be used as relays. Okay, I got that. So this is just basically not going to really tell us much at all. Well, I mean, it's going to be a way for us to like re-look at things that we've already seen. Distribute, feed, heal, and warm squad members. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and give some fire. Okay, that's a small fire. That's a medium fire. Go ahead and do 3. There we go. We got a large fire going. That should get us, the danger is low now. So it goes, I guess the higher the fire, the more the danger starts to move up. I guess so that way, because they can track you and stuff. Our food is looking good as far as that. Our energy is all right as well. Go ahead and eat. We got all this extra food. We might as well. That would make us happy, I guess. All right. And I guess we'll set a schedule as well. All right, so we can assign members to tasks here. We can have somebody guard if we want. It's so low, I'm not going to even worry about it, I don't think. I think instead we're just going to go ahead and try to rest up. Right? That's going to give us plus 10 to the fire and plus 18 on energy. Our energy is really what we need. If we talk, what happens? Plus 10 to the fire. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We explore, what happens? 65%, and then we lose everything. So I don't know if I want to do that either. Let's go. We're just gonna go ahead and get these guys. Let them take a little 6-hour nap, and hopefully nothing will happen. Very nice. Callie and Petra find a travel log. Its contents make for depressing reading. So they just both got really discouraged about this. It's all right. All right, wonderful. So we're going to just break camp and just move on. We're a little bit depressed about stuff, but for the most part, I think we're going to be all right. I really wish I could move this, the film, like make it like the camera to where I can actually see what's all around me. Kind of gives me like this kind of claustrophobic feel to it, and I feel like I'm gonna miss something, you know. We got more wood here. We'll go ahead and grab that. Wonderful. We'll she's full up on food. Really can't do much. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of that. I guess I'll move. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and let him be a little bit heavy. I guess that's gonna mess him up a little bit. We'll keep moving forward. Yeah, I really wish we could move the cam. Got another point of interest up here that we can check out, and then there's more food. We're not going to be able to do much more food. We're pretty full up. You know, I didn't even think about this, but I probably could have, at the camp, I probably could have healed up one of our people. The rocks have been carved by the winds of Ash Plains, a region bordering the Citadel. These rocks have been hewn into distinctive forms that the Pathfinders can use to get their bearings. All right. Guess we just added that to our long list in the encyclopedia. Volume 1. Look at this. Well, this is interesting. Should I grab it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. There's one right there. I'm not exactly sure how... I mean, I'm guessing that the more weight we add, the bigger problem we have in terms of... if this value reaches 0... Oh, Nadir. Nadir's about to die. She took the brunt force of that wolf, I guess. We could probably camp out, and maybe I should... Nah, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to say we could probably go and maybe do a campsite out here. This looks pretty menacing, if you ask me. Looks like there's somebody in there, too. Well, nothing's happened so far, so... As the squad enters a surprisingly well-conserved ruin, Nadir steps on a cable. It's a rudimentary trap with a muffled click locks the front door. That's not good. That's not good. We are trapped in here now. What is going to happen? Scouts are locked inside the mansion. The sound of hurried footsteps can be heard in the adjacent room. Oh my God. Is this the point where the Pro will die? I don't think so. I think we're going to be all right. We're just going to go in here and face this head on, see what happens. We can't camp. In the corner of the dusty room are at least 24 figures dressed in wolf pelts, observing the squad with spears and bows at the ready. It's difficult to determine the exact level of their hostility. Direct confrontation is risky, you think? The wolf-headed savages await the squad's reaction, so we're not going to draw our weapons. We could draw our weapons, but look, it's 12 versus 4. I don't like our chances. I think we should not draw our weapons and see what happens. We're playing for time. That's what it's saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're trying to be smart. The savages calm down a little. One tall warrior orders the others to lower their weapons. Then he speaks. What does this guy say? You stand on the territory of the Hound. If you can prove the valor of your clan in one-on-one hand-to-hand combat, you will be welcome. Well, hell, I don't know if I want to do that. The giant wolf pelt is among their belongings. Perhaps it could provide proof of valor, or perhaps it would be an insult. So we can show the giant wolf pelt. Doesn't have anything right here. We could accept the challenge and try to fight these guys, or we could refuse the challenge all the way. And Nadir is injured, so that's probably not a good thing anyway. Let's go ahead and show the giant wolf pelt and see what happens. The Hound's warriors hold their breath. The tall warrior approaches and salutes them with open and sincere respect. Until this day, nobody has ever survived an encounter with Tim Hissy. You have our respect. The savage acknowledges the squad's strength. They salute them with respect and humility. The squad members are welcomed into the refuge, which suddenly takes on a warmer and more welcoming aspect. The savages and the Hound provide to be amicable. The squad members can stop over here before resuming their journey. Very, very nice. So we got remotivated. We can click to continue here. Let's see what happens. We can't really camp. I guess we can just walk around here. We can't really talk to these guys. No one's talking. Let's just click around. I guess look around this big mansion. I guess that's the way out. We're going to see if we can find other stuff. Once again, the camera would be nice. Yeah, see, we got a little shadowy figure right here, but nothing in there. Another shadowy figure right here. Come over here and check out and see what's going on in this room. Anything? Doesn't look like much of anything. About down here. This is from where we came, I think. We'll go in here and see about over here. There we go. Perfect. We got food. We'll go ahead and give her some food. And Yeah, move him back in here. Give him some food. Is that it? Looks like it. It doesn't look like much. It would be nice if, once again, I'm going to say, the developers are watching, if there was a way to move the camera around to where you could actually see. Go ahead and move on our merry way. We don't have any time to spare. We're moving right into the squad is the last hope of survival, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we managed to make it here. Let's see where we are at now. It's a journey, you folks. So we left these guys. Day 15, the members of the third squad leave the mansion. The hound waves them off, knowing that such friendly encounters are possible, remotivates the squad members, but the road ahead of them still is long. Okay. Kind of dig the music, too. The music gives a kind of a deal. We made our end of expedition. Okay, so we were managed to make to the beacon of day 13. Day 14 was the wolf. Day 14, the campfire. Day 14, the Ash Valley. And we made it to the lair in day 14 as well. Killed the giant wolf. Managed to get to the mansion. Found out about the hound on day 15. And yeah, our squad seeks to communicate with strangers to avoid conflict and limit damage. Their preferred methods are negotiation, discussion, and bargaining. So we're emissaries. Our strategy's pretty good. Our diplomacy's way up. We've done nothing with combat whatsoever. Optimists. The squad agrees to trust others, privileging discussion, kindness, and conciliation over direct conflict. That's good. So our trust is way up. We don't have any distrust or caution. And they're just speaking like it's me, huh? And we're pretty daring as well, so that's good. We can go ahead and continue, but I think I'm going to stop here. This has been enough of the game. I don't want to give off too many spoilers to this game, but it seems like a good one if you like point-and-click adventures. Like I said, the game itself, it's in beta, and it promises 34 possible endings. We could have probably had an ending here today, but I've chose right, and of course, now we're just moving on. My name is Drunkonlife, and this is a first look into a game called the Ashwalkers. I will see you guys on the flip side. Faux shizzle. Bye-bye, y'all.